Hello, I have returned, and it is before 9. So, aha, I have made it. Well, the plan is first I'm gonna do the Pixie I have a Pixie advancement quest, and then after that I'm gonna do the role quest for physical damage because it's my Dragoon is level 80, so just gonna plow through that before I continue MSQ. So I'm gonna do that before I continue MSQ. I'm gonna do the other role quest after I finish Shadowbringers. So that's the plan. But before that, I'm gonna do this. I have to something quickly. Actually, I should go use the restroom real quickly. Alrighty, let's begin. Alright, I'm going to do this as a summoner. Been leveling my summoner slowly, surely. So let's do this. Tier back. Oh, Gudrek. I've been thinking. Yes, I know. I said that I wouldn't overthink things. You could still. You could still trouble. You're still troubled by the possibility that Anlad was born of Titania's ether. I don't know how you see such things, but those pixies taking on the ether of another doesn't matter. Make you that person. You're simply another pixie. Such a view is certainly in keeping with what it's known for of pixies. But you who aren't empathizing by them. That you aren't empathetic by nature, yet I thought you would have more of an attachment to your friend at least. Well, the simple fact is, it's a pixie. It doesn't matter whose soul they came from, or that they inherited another's dreams. Having said that, if that someone was my friend, I feel as though I want to. I don't know, understand it, I suppose. What's more, when Titania's consciousness leaked out of the castle, we all felt their torment as if it was our own. If Anrad was indeed born of their ether, then the torment is like literally their own. I can't help but feel sorry for them before they become the king. My friend wasn't so different. My friend wasn't so different to the rest of us. Just loved a little more by nature. It's all. Deep down, I don't think that Anrad is so different either. That there must be something we can do to help them and to begin with. I want to ask the boy and Orksuk a few questions. Come, let's go to Liameg. Alright, let's go in to Liameg. God, I love this place. Actually, I not love this place, I just love the music here. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Isn't the pale pixie with you today? The poor lonely one. That means Anlad did. You mean Anlad? Did you speak with them? Just a little in my dream. Something about them, something that reminded me of my sister. I found them crying alone in the cold and empty place. I felt sorry for them and said that I'd be their friend. Oh, and then what happened? I don't remember clearly, but they tried to create water for my sister. Only they were really clumsy and they water into a monster instead. Wait, the nightmare wasn't meant to be a nightmare? Right. Everything turned into a mess in the dream. I'm glad that grateful to Anlad. It gave me a chance to face my fears. And helped me to remember my promise to my sister. Oh, it's time to get going. I have to go now. But you can call me again anytime.
Oh, Land tried to create water in their dreams only to make the nightmare. I can't well imagine the darkness they carry with them.
The more I learn about Anlad, the more I feel sorry for them.
But in intensity of your concern, one would be forgiven for thinking you were more immortal. Perhaps it's due to the time spent rollicking in their dreams. I mean, it should be frolicking, but rollicking is something, I guess. Let me see if.
Frolicking.
Rollicking in their dreams. And more recently, the company you've been keeping.
What? You think Udrak is rubbing off on me? Ah, I don't care about all of that right now. We have another region to reclaim, the Araktika Great Druid. As I recall, they have dreams about wanting to be useful to others and have others guard them well.
I see. You believe my master referred to this as for self-esteem. In any case, you'll be pleased to know I've already sniffed out where the nightmares are concentrated. Let's make for Slitherbow. To Slitherbow.
Oh, that's turning it in. See, I have two of my so what the plan is once I get the I'm trying to be able to use the I'm trying to get the Bajja for leveling everything else, so I'm gonna try leveling everything else to 71. 71 is what you need for Bajja. I don't like it there. It feels someone or something is watching me.
Oh, the woods are ancient. I would not be surprised if the spirit of Eld still abide here. Let us be quick about our task, as before we seek a slumbering child.
Right? Zira and I will search the Star of Gudrak. You leave the east to you.
And here we go.
Ah, there you are, child. Please, you have to believe me.
son.
Ah,
There's our source.
quiet. She stirs. A flying pig and a pixie. Am I still dreaming? Wait, you can see me?
The sins of Slither are magically gifted, and as a child she could possess a natural affinity to pixies. It's no wonder she can see you.
I'm sorry. But I'm not myself right now. Every time I close my eyes, it's the fort all over again. Everything burning all over again. Those animals were my friends. So, you've known loss too? I can't. I won't let any more animals suffer the same fate. I'm going to become a priestess. And then everyone will listen to me. It's alright. We're going to make the nightmare disappear. Such ugliness has no place in Liameg. We'll watch over you and keep you safe. So rest easy now and go back to sleep.
Oh, intriguing change. Oh, yes, most intriguing indeed.
Don't you have a nightmare to devour? Why? Why? My lad, come out and show yourself. We have to talk.
They don't appear to be in a talkative mood.
Grr, why don't you listen for a change?
Oh, my poor belief, if there's a volcano in there. It begins. Ready or not, here it comes.
Ugh, it doesn't get any easier to look at. Utrak, get ready now.
Well then, that's a giant lion.
Yeah, let's do this, boys and girls. Huh, hurrah, you've done it again.
A moment later and I would have been roast.
Porcelain. Porxies. Being porcelain, not roast. Anyways, the nightmare is gone. Let's see how the little road is doing back in Slitherbar. I was wondering where you have gone. I wanted to thank you for helping me in my dream. Oh, what? You remember? Clear as day, you see. A long time I remember dreaming. I've had prophetic dreams. I made it a point to note what I see in them. 2 years ago I saw what was going to befall for gone. The seniors was attacked and the fire that broke out. I tried to warn everyone, tried to tell them to flee, but no one saved Master Motoya. But by the time I got word to her, it was too late. I feel so powerless then, simply because I was a child. I had no voice. I wanted so badly to be heard, to be respected. I dedicated myself to becoming a priestess and prove my worth. But no matter how I tried, it felt as though I never could do well enough. I always feared that I would fall, that I wouldn't be able to protect anyone or anything. Then the nightmare started, and I was made to relive the day, made to feel my powerlessness over and over. I had just about given up hope when you came and showed me the dream. Thanks to your vanquish the nightmare, I feel so at peace now with everyone, with myself and who I want to be. May I ask who I owe my gratitude? I'm no friend of Master Motoya. Truly? You're Master Motoya's friend? There's no one I admire and expect more. She's so wise and gentle and beautiful. Ah, I want to be just like her. I'll have to pay this Motoya's dream a visit. I'd be sure to make you appear as well, Udrak. We can dress you up like this and... Oh, yes, like this. Like that. Well, I have best return to my training. Though I keep working hard, I won't let the fear of failing burden me anymore. My thanks again, and please take care. Oh, where now? That been seen and appreciated. I could get used to this. But come, let's return to the Meg and open it before Unlad finds a new target. Not yet. One, two, three, four. I have 4 more. Let me see. What am I? Oh, I'm respected. I believe respected, honored, sworn, and then blood sworn. Actually, I don't remember. This gate? This is the gate to the Raktika Greatwood. Go on and lift the seer. By freeing the little girl in Slitherbow from her nightmare, you and yours have reclaimed the dreams of those in Raktika Greatwood. Tyr Beck appears eager to further beautify Leah Meg, and for this they require your aid. With that, there's just one gate left.
And where does it lead?
I haven't the faintest. Before the nightmares, there wasn't a fifth gate. I couldn't begin to guess what's beyond.
And you don't know. And you don't think to mention this. Never mind, one can't expect a pixie to adhere to logic.
And lad, so this is a Leah Meg. It's always seemed cold and forbidding, no matter where I go. But here, it's different. Here it is warm and inviting. To think dreams can be so beautiful.
My eye patch.
Fear not. I hardly any power left. Yet, I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to have the dream again. The one inside the castle, on the lake.
Leah Ghana. Then you were indeed seeing Titania's dreams.
I'm not sure. It's the dream of a lonely soul. But my heart shows me a dream of frolicking and playing with your dear friend. Whether I could frolic and play too. And every dream I touch turns to nightmare. And everybody despises me. Mortals and pixies alike. And lad, you always talk as what everyone else wants. But what of yourself? What are your own desires? I don't know. I know only the dream of a castle. A nasty monster appears. The terrible growling voice that whispers in my ear. You were born to bring nightmare, a plague.
What? Hear me, and lad. With the power you possess, you mustn't question your own existence. If you do, your essence will thin out till it is consumed.
I've had enough of this doom and gloom. I'll be your friend, all right? So please, let's put an end to all of this. You'll be my friend.
What are you doing? You alright?
Huh? It didn't seem to do anything. No, you are not my friend. And lad.
Let's head outside for now. Alright, I got the crystal book.
Actually, I like this book. I don't know what Anrad did to me, but I seem fine. Just a little tired, perhaps.
But I would surmise that had you shared Anrad's needs, you would have been a source of the nightmare like the children.
Is that why they say I couldn't be their friend? Because I don't share their needs?
I believe so.
Oh, for the love of... Why do they have to make it so complicated? Where there isn't much we can do about Anrad until they choose to reappear. Let's focus instead on fulfilling Raktika with fun and happy dreams. Have time like me is always a good help.
I am now honored.
See if there's anything new I can get from you, lady. Find the pixie. Next time. Alright, let us begin. I might actually just buy a whole set of level 60 armor for now, because I actually need that for a good bit. I mean, it's going to be a waste of money, but still. Why not?
Why not?
I'm gonna get better gear for this guy.
Spear.
Yeah, how much is this? Oh, not that expensive. For now. Going to... I know this is a waste of money, but I'm still gonna do it. Ooh, actually, I like that look.
Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... Yes, of course you are. It is plain that the way you carry yourself, you're just the sort of man I've been looking for. You're perfect. My name is Lurik, and I am a bounty hunter. I am not just a bounty hunter, I will have you know. Nay, I am not one to settle for a run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt senators. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend. One of the four cardinal virtues, those infamous instigators of the flood of light itself. And naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater. I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of an equally formidable ally, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit.
Walk away without a word.
Wait, I have money. Lots of money. You'll be well rewarded for your services on my honor. However, as much as I am certain you are the right man for the job, tis only meant that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Please, do not be offended. You would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others.
Where are you, young man? Oh, there, in the middle of... Oh. I feel better now. I have better gear. Let me just... Thank you?
Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure out one out of hiding. Oh, my lord. Got your package here. Well done, my good man, and here is your payment. Oh, the bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it on the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I can't imagine it would take long for something to come hither.
Alrighty, let's do this. Iguana meat. Oh my god, we have iguanas. Ah, you're a very, very irresponsible rich kid. Alright. I used a lot of money on this armor too, so I can't really say anything.
Fantastic. I knew I was not all wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once.
First one done. I believe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, yes. So I have 5 more. Speaker of the Brain. Alrighty. After this, next one I'm gonna do is probably the mage, or attempt.
Congratulations on killing a kill well made. My good man, I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate this occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Crunch, grump, crunch, crunch. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Another helping? No. Are you sure? He is no butter. Oh, very well. I should like to return to my earlier discussion. That of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrant in the guise of Brenda Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. She is most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinary dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave me? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no. For the beasts she slays raise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I can stop her.
Didn't the Warriors of Light save the world?
Huh? What an odd thing to say. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Randa Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warrior of Light was before, they became sin eaters. That's what they are now. So, we'll be doing folks a favor by killing them. Killing one. Well, what do you say, friend? We'll hunt Andrea. Andrea with me.
With pleasure.
So, beginning with a formal partnership, I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side, a picture of courage and cardamine. Camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter. It is easier said than done. Anyways, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Oh, it's a reward lacking. My apologies. Next time I'll see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. Wait, it's you. It's really you. You actually came. I mean, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, right? Yes, of course you are. Why else would you be here? And wouldn't you know it? One of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea was recently sighted in Almarang, the vicinity of Samuel's backbone. It will seem. Apparently there was a right vicious spider that was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. They'll be grateful for an assistance. I see. Hold on, my friend. Your payment as promised? Why bother going around and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ another to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amarang and the delightfully named Samuel's backbone. For in pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker.
I think it's better without the goggles. It's better without the goggles. Oh, it's actually glowing. Neat.
Amarang.
Alright, let's go to Almarang. I'm trying to save some money. I just blew a bunch of it on this. No, not Lucia.
For Amarang.
Alright, where is... Oh, there it is. It's not that far. I think this armor is actually pretty cool looking.
This is certainly the place. I gathered these bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search, but I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Bah. Nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And shall we not find it, well, after we both had searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin.
Let me see if there's a... More eggs. You survey the surrounding sands, but find no trace of the spider you see. Ooh! More nuts. I want them nuts. Honk morn! Alright. More nuts. All the nuts. Hey. Got it. Fly, you fool. Where's that boy? Ooh. There she is. The Scourge of Novran, the Devourer of Souls. Balim quits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuvers as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we will strike at once. Damn, she's onto us. Don't panic. We planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Randare brings her down. Go, go! Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. Sod it. Always so headstrong. Bugger me, my head. I can't.
Come back here. Finish it, you bloody bastard. Finish me. I'm so sorry. It was all my fault. I'm not let it end like this, I promise. I'll kill the goddamn beast. If it's the last thing I do. Hey. What was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were rushing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. I have this power called the Echo. By the gods, and I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of Adria. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of a past? What's this power of yours? Though, two warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion bound to slay and avenge. I've heard this tale before. I know it. It is a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she is gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate her accomplishment. You can call that an accomplishment.
Alrighty.
Let's do this, boys and girls.
I'm not gonna teleport back and take Amuro back.
Amaru. Amare. Amari. Amade.
So I'm gonna try to do this all in one day. And then I'm gonna try more MSQ back to the Crystarium.
Table is set, and I bid you raise a glass with that together we must toast your spectacular accomplishment.
Grump grump choo choo snort slurp grp.
There's really nothing quite like a hearty meal. Hearty meal. After a job well done. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. Had you fill? Have another bottle ready and waiting to be opened, no? Oh, very well, if you insist. It occurs to me, my good man, that I have yet to ask your name. So, quickly did we forge our friendship that I hardly noticed until now. Gudrak Tia? Reek and Gudrak. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Gudrak, the daring duel. The bounty hunters, the scourge of Sinitas. But once we have slain Adria, not a soul in Overrun will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realms. But I shall dwell overmuch on the victory before the struggle. The wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple the agents afield to seek out promising leads. I'm sure it's. Are you sure it's? Sure it's wise to send your money so freely? Worry about the budget. Worrying about the budget of our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expenses shall be spared, none whatsoever. There he is, Gudrak, come to join his bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information considering a sighting of Adria on Calusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark. A great bear in this instance into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reek, and Gudrak to slay the newborn Eater and continue their pursuit of Novrant's most notorious virtue, to Calusia, to glory! To Calusia. Are you doing the leveling thing? Oh, I want hobgoblins. I want their nuts. I can't get their nuts. Great. let us book our let us go further. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately as before in armory. If you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reveries were to occur. Reversals were to occur? Surely not. And I myself will be most put out if I happen to lose to you a second time. And so, on that note, may the best hunter win.
One moment, I gotta go unlock a quest. I'll unlock this so I can do it later.
A bug on my beard. You scared the life of me. For a moment I thought you were a hobgoblin. Seems being so far from Tomrin has gotten me jumping at shatters. Hold on. I know you. You're the one who was helping Ronit. As for me, the name's Rigit. I forgot to introduce myself before. But I was there when the little lad gave his first proper lahi-ho. What? You don't remember me? It's fair. In all fairness, the fact you've covered from head to toe is in identical clothes does make it a little difficult to tell one door from the next.
Well, they have their ways and we have ours. Anyways, it's wonderful to see you again, Gudrak. Rigit was just asking us for directions.
I've mostly forgotten about that, actually. I was on my way to, what was it called? Krister Town? Oh no, it's not it. Something to do with Krister's Gach. Why can't I remember the starting name?
You see, Ronit is nowhere to be found. He did leave a note behind in Torrent, though.
Here's the lad's letter. I have it right here.
To whoever might be concerned, I'm off to the Crystarium to find my first and best friend Gudrak. If the thief asks where I've gone, just say something, make something up. The automaton will take care of my work, so he should have no reason to complain. Oh, and don't forget to feed them while I'm away with Kor. That's it. Goodbye. Well, that's what it says. Anyways, the boy may have mastered the fine art of a good old-fashioned lahi-ho, but
that doesn't give him very far in this crystal or whatever it's called.
Yes, and even if the
opening pleasantries go on as planned, that what comes after the matter most. He'll be the first to admit that polite conversation isn't exactly his forte.
Since he went there looking for Gudrak, maybe the two of you could go and find it before he gets into or cause any trouble.
Well, that reminds me. Would Ronit being away lead to any difficulty in rock phosphate for grog arrangement between our village?
The Orehound ogre he built seems to be going about its work as normal without him here to operate it, so I think it'll be fine for the time being.
Alright, well, that settles it. We're off to find Ranit. Although I should probably point out that This is actually the first time I've gone more than a mile or so outside of Torin. I'm counting on you, so please try to find the mishaps. Keep the mishaps and these Avengers to a bare minimum. Not that I'm scared, mind you. Oh, one bit. Without any further ado, let's make haste for the Crystarium. And we wish you both safe journeys to the Crystarium.
Alrighty. Well, I just wanted to unlock that so I can do that later, so I can... Also, I wanted to do door forces. I know it's very... not good, but I have fun with it. I believe I have 6, 8, and 0, so that would be 3 more after this. You survey the surrounding, but find no trace of the bear you seek. Despite looking far and wide, you fail to find any trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Ulrich was indeed the better hunter this day. Go, my griffin!
Wicked White, don't tell me you're the little Lordling's new bosom companion. Aye. To the victor goes the spoils, and to the loser bugger all. Far to bear after the bear, were you? Sorry, sinner, but you've come too late. We claimed the bounty not but a few bears ago.
Hate to say it, Gudrak, but it seems we're late. We're late to the party. Lanbury and his mates slew the bear before we could.
So it's true then. You've cast your lot into the boy, you poor death sod.
But I don't understand. The Eater was newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did?
Well, see the problem with relying on hired hand? They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. More importantly, Rick, what's this I hear that you're hunting Andrea? And help I mean, running all by your lonesome? I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Do as you like, fine, help or not. No, you have no chance of beating me to the prize, cause unlike you, I'm not old dog, and neither are my mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy this friendship? Do tell.
Piss off, Lambert. Are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you?
You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it's all gone wrong. All gone wrong? Don't say I didn't warn you.
You have questions.
I am sure. As you may have surmised, Lambert was once a companion of mine. I took him into my service and we might hone our skills battling Synodus in preparation for facing Adria. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride. Instead, resolved to recruit new companions, that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to track lesser evils, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Adria. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium. But before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Ilmo. If I might trouble you to accompany me. But of course you will. Let's be off.
To the honeybee! Looks weird. It was like a visor or something like that. Oh, but
Speaking of my manservant, and speak with my manservant and leave me to my entertainment. Oh, if it isn't Master Eric. And you are his dear, I say, friend. Kuja, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend Gudrak. He and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is. That to pursue it is to count death itself. Court death itself. However, when we are last triumph over the fiend, all of Lord friends shall sing our praises. Wouldn't that be wonderful, Father? As long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarrel you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it? Oh, never mind, just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. You know, I honestly didn't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving. Right now.
greater teleportation.
Well, 'cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I don't know
I'm still gonna buy the gear for my dude. I actually really like the gear.
Forgive me, Gudrak, but I will forego the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in a rather poor, dour spirits. As you may have gathered from my exchange, I am a free citizen of Yom. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring. Which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I was well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People aren't wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport. Though as so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, let Lambert has decided to turn this into a race. We have no choice but to oblige him and slay Adria before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I've refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct researching by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time, but I trust you'll not defer. It will not deter you from joining me anon. I was never in it for the guild. Really? I mean, of course you are. Perish the thought. Gudrak, my friend. Thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself, running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, and hoping someone might have seen Adria, but alas.
So you haven't gone outside even for a bit?
Well, of course, surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Randa Aray's past could hold a clue of which we had been desperately searching. When you first described to me, I felt as though I had heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. It was a tale of a courageous hunter, together with her comrades, about a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in the desert, and there attempted to lay low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter fatal weakness. And so in the enduring struggle, companions were killed, leaving her the sole survivor to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Then there would be no doubt Randa Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I admired in my childhood. After the tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slay the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyways, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. I will ask Miss Ovara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in the light of all this, I shall show you an interesting theory concerning all virtues. I heard from a fellow hunter, apparently each appears to be driven by a particular memories. It's that forever changed each of their fallen heroes. Which makes sense, doesn't it? Randa Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Randa Ray's adventure, the better our chance of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former nurse, wet nurse, Miss Ovara. Vara. Wing and Gate Town at Calusia. Let us be off then.
You, Shadow Weaver. Was it Shadow Bearer? You're the big bad of one of the big bads. Calusia. I'll just fly. No, it's great.
I have 2 more left. Oh, hello there. Are you friends, Redrick? Gudrak, this is Miss Overa, the wet nurse who raised me from practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. My, you've grown into such a strapping young man. But I can't imagine you came to Gagtown just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of him, if you please. To answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There was a story you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. When the hunter was a hunter, perchance the warrior of light, Randari. Of all the reasons you could have had, those stories were of Rendare, the greatest bounty hunter of her day. The legends so many aspire to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everybody's mind when I was young. And for all the good they have done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death as sin eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, and that she might inspire future generations as she has ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had the chance to change all the names. It's true. The hero I looked up to as a child, whose tale of daring, too, drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvera, Gudrak and I are hunting Adria, and we believe the one with the stories you share with me might help guide our search, namely the one about the great horned beast that killed our friends. You tell it to me again. Wicked white is that, oh my little Urik. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Brenda Reyes' incredible hearing was unparalleled. She would track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away even, by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beast never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapwitch. Eventually, Randaron Ray would know and would know, and her aim would know, and her aim would always come true. As she grew and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades, earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the scourge of Northrend, the devourer of souls, Bedlam quits. But with Rendaran, they did not realize was the greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Bedlam quits, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, and she took to the road once more. She made Arbor and her fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling hero on their adventures. To them she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman savored every moment and found joy in simple pleasures. They knew aught of her fallen friends, or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. So the party wandered the realms, performed many great deeds, and growing ever stronger, as did Randa Ray. While in Calusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that 5th day. Then, while engaging in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Randa Ray's ears. Balamquit's scourge of Norvrad, devourer of souls, had spotted wandering the Setia swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Odd but the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of what defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, fear of losing her new companions, as she had her old. So, it was that Randa Ray ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, let them quits alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed she rejoined Arbor and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dreaded beast. For the day forward, she was Rendare, a warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her companions will be celebrated for evermore. It is strange to hear women I admired when I was young would become a sinny that I swore to slay. But what she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they are rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Ulvera. For everything, I promise I'll visit you again soon. So, Gutrak, remember the theory I told you about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? Virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Adria is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Bedquits, the one that took her from Almaring to Calusia, then her next destination must be the Raktika Greatwoods, wouldn't it? Right, that's where she lies low, the beast, at last, in the Setia swamps, to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away. Oh, listen, Rick. There's an awful lot of people don't know about Arindare, or the world for that matter. Do whatever you go So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept that what others tell you is as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. And be careful. Oh, Gudrak, was it? It's such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could. But when it came to love and support, well, I can say is that it's a miracle the boy turned out as well as he did. Oh, one can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think.
To the Raktika Great Woods. Lahi. Hey guys, just here to go past it. I believe this will be a storm quest. I have 2 more of this, so...
Well, I was a little... Miss Overa seemed so much bigger and stronger than me, though. To be perfectly honest, the way she carried me herself, even now, she speaks of confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtuous hunt. Let us commence our search at once. And keep your weapon at the ready, my friend. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. What now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I wish you all were here with me, but I know it better than you are not. You have a score to settle, you bloody beast. And this time, I'm ready for your tricks.
Ray falls and arrow. Oh, I think it cast the interrupt. This is a lot easier on my fingers going this direction. Refulgent arrow. Oh, radiant arrow it's called. Acidic bite. Refulgent arrow. Won't let it end like this. Huh. You can use Fell Cleave. Oh, let's see if I can actually. I'm missing. Refulgent arrow! I don't! Refulgent arrow. It's a flesh wound. Press that single button. Hurrah! Huzzah! Oh, I can't cheer.
Telfobugger. Everyone alright? But I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry to try and go in alone. And why, pray tell? Did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching as a challenging. It wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together we tracked down and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Novrad. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line we started to believe it. And then we set our sights on Balamquits. I survived the incident. I swore vengeance, but I had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you all lot and thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. As you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment. The next town, the next job. The week flew by, and after the time I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those close to me before. I don't want to live through that again. Oh, are we? Are we not comrades? Through thick and thin. These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they might as well not exist. You say the thoughts of losing us pains you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had no, what if we had no, not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I never know what buttocks Brandon and Nerbert would whisper about me behind my back and ignore it. Not bless. Let me tell you. This is not bliss, let me tell you.
Excuse me.
This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame besides. I'd wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back to town. Oh gods, not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Our fearless leader is questionable constitution. Questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory for the small folk who sleep easy once they hear of Abalem's quit's demise. Until Ardbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Randarae? I trust the next time you decide to hunt dangerous game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh fine, but if you're going to die with me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof for the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento for this occasion?
Wait, was she the one who became the first warrior of night?
Wake up, damn you, hello? What's wrong with you, huh? It's the second time your so-called gift has costed a chance at slaying Adria. You know what? I'd had enough. Enough, I say, yes. I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the Senator on my own.
Good luck with that.
I'll return to Gate Town. You will be given your final payment, and you'll be free to go off separate roads. What is it? Did something happen between you two? Honestly, I don't know why I even placed my faith in you. You're such a disappointment. Consider this a form of dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the name of Barik and Gudrak in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you a good day. When he was little, Barik's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he fears you would abandon him, as stated, and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he says. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Some time to think it over, and come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles.
2 more!
I am sure a young man like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I'll thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Barik has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessingly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he had for some time. I considered journeying to the Constellium myself to look into him, but I find travel rather difficult. Difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, I would put my heart at ease. And that will do for me.
Reek's customary seat is empty. There's nothing to suggest that he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone would have noted his passing. Oh, that's the damn bastard.
Lucia, right? You're Lou Green's partner. I was with Lambert, remember? Was I utter stress? Was I utter stress cause after we left you, we headed straight to Raktika. We'd heard a rumor Azure was there and Lambert wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were outmatched, it was too late. I saw Lambert fall, and while the Eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked white, I would remember looking back as I ran and seeing Lambert race to his feet. I told everyone what has happened to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory, hungry bastards, and not one of them has returned. Don't expect Lou Dick to be one of them either. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume? Good luck, friend. There's no doubt that you've going to your doom. Luke, the Mistral Lordling. If he ain't sitting at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look.
Well, the Waltron Mage told me exactly where.
To do. That's to do. Looking for the Master Greek? Are we? I dare say you're the only one. Word is, Mommy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. I saw him. He was moping about like someone had shot his Amuro. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually.
Ooh, Raktika! Oh. This is someone who used their coffer to just sell it.
Gujak, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible. It's horrible. Adria, she's... Rendire. If aught of you remains, then hearken unto my words. I have come to lay your spirit to rest, alone, as you yourself faced Balem Quetz a century ago on this very ground. Amber, bird, oh, gods, no.
I was just trying to recreate the team.
Don't tell me. You beheld the vision of my past just now, didn't you?
I thought as much. It wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours. Though, I can't understand why you keep using it every time we run into Andrea. It's not something I can't control it when it happens. Not something I can control. Huh? So it wasn't something you did deliberately? Good to know. Anyways, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She turned Lambert and the other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A hewn axeman, a Giljan swordsman, a dwarven healer, and an elven mage. Looked awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. For the life of me, I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the threat of Balam's quits. But Arenda Array slew the beast herself. The story was clear about that. What? They were there too? The story was wrong? God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why didn't I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Gudrak. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could ever tell you why I did what I did. It's fine. Water under the bridge. Thank you, my friend. I hope it's alright I can call you that. Right then. Andrea still has been around here somewhere. Still on the hunt for Balam quits, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others are with her, too. He and I may have had our differences, but I did not wish the fate on my worst enemy. Deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Arenda Reyes most of all. She is my hero. And if I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone. I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What do you say? I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Better we assume the hunt in earnest. So let me return to Gate Town and let Miss Overa know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she had sent you. Let me get there without needing to teleport. Damn you! the right. To the right, to the right. Everything you find to the right. Ah, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure 3 hours is what's gonna take for me to finish this goddamn thing.
Jack, what a pleasure to see you again, and in company of Rick, no less. And am I right in assuming you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes, and it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might as well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad faults. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I'm glad you did. Miss Olvera is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Ah, don't be silly, Orik. I have you, don't I? And before you stop babbling about how you wish you could properly reward Kudrak, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for him. Oh, well, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty of Adrian. Claim it as we shall for United. For United, Rick and Gudrak are unstoppable. In which I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make proper preparations to this conjuncture. You two shall see it. You two should see it. You two should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be mighty one indeed. But one will well worth the effort, my friend. Gudrak, my friend, my partner, I trust you are ready. Good. This is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Adria, for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make. I may have been somewhat misleading that I imitated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. It's true. In truth, it's rather pale in comparison to yours. Do tell. You must be crestfallen, terribly crestfallen. I am sure it is my deepest regret that I allowed you to harbor under the misapprehension that we were equals for so long. My defense, I must say that when I realized what powerful warrior you truly were, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I might admit the great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in
preparation for the battle to come has been entirely for my benefit, and the disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. I think that my insecurities drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long. My cowardice allowed Adria to assemble a party of followers, where before we might have only to contend with the one foe, we must now confront 5. And for all my preparations, I can still know more likely be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. In discussing this grim reality with Miss Overa, while you were away, we started upon a potential stratagem. Recall you ran the Ray's greatest strength and weakness, her preternatural hearing. We can reasonably certain that Adria is possessed of it as well. Not before, if you were to fashion a device that would approach this a loud sound at will. You could say it to secure the advantage in your battle. Though I lack the strength of arms, I may make up for guile. While it will not guarantee our victory, it should surely bring us one step closer.
A thousand pardons, my lord, Master. I've come to deliver a message from your lord father.
Daddy, what does he want from me now?
It has come to your lord father's attention that you have acquired yourself poorly as a bounty hunter and has brought terrible shame upon your family name. Commands you to cease all such activity at once and return to the city forthwith. Shall you fail to do so, you will be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial aid will be provided.
Oh dear. You may tell my father and my mother the following, that I am Blue Orik, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin eaters. I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they deem. Tell them that if they have no son, then I have no parents. I have no family save Miss Overa, who has shown me more love than ever have.
Very good, Master Rick. I will deliver your reply to them at once.
Right, now that that's settled, we can get to work crafting the giant noisemaker of ours. Let us consult with the craftsman of Crystarium Me at once.
I dare say there's a fire in him, Drake. I never thought to see the day when he mustered the courage to say something like that to his parents.
Well, technically he didn't say it to his parents. Alrighty. To the Crystarium. Oh, I can kill these guys now.
You people are gone.
Sharing light. Where is the money? Where is the gold? Where is the way I go? And I will go to you. And reason one way, and reason I feel the way. To the means I shoot, and the world I know is you. I could just go over there, like, on foot. Like a peasant. Like a peasant. Ooh. A pheasant?
For all my time in the Crystarium, I don't recall ever visiting the Crystarium me. Nevertheless, I am sure there is someone here who can assist us.
What's all this then? You got some... what needs making?
Indeed I do, good sir. I wish to commission a production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. Must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well.
Ain't that the one of the strangest requests I heard? Well, if it's just noise you want, then I'd wager we can do with a sound blender of red's fire sand. I think I've got just the recipe for your needs. I'll need some choice ingredients, mind. You'll need to go fetch them for me.
Well, precisely what is it that you require?
Well, there is one particular beastie native to Calusia. It's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. The fresher the better. If it pleases. A few variants of grass native to Raktika and some iron ore from Maomare. I can give you a list if you like.
To it, I will need to travel so far corners of Norvrad and back. Oh, dear. This is rather more involved than I thought. No more excuses. I will do whatever needs to be done to see this through. To the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist you remain here while I go fetch the required material.
Working hard. It's the longer run. I haven't played long enough to do my Star Diver today. Wow. Went around a Christmas tree.
It was a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end I managed to obtain the materials. Materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. The gentleman was rather accommodating, despite being somewhat put out that I had not any guilt to pay him for the labor. He was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows himself. He said found my industriousness endearing. I was convinced, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it had been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noisemaker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosions will be loud enough to incapacitate Adria for a time. Let us put an end to our tale, my friend, and in doing so write the opening of ours, that of Rick and Adria, bounty hunters extraordinaire, not Drea Gudrak. Come Raktika, and glory awaits. A ride.
It's because I still have 400 level. I need a better earring. Level 80.
Well, if I may make one small request before we begin. Please, for the love of God, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's past. This really cannot be the worst. This really could not be a worse time. Well, are you still with me and here and now? Excellent. And we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay to rest our fellow hunters and grant Arenda Ray the peace a hero deserves. Well, kill the healer first.
Always kill the healer first. Woo! 2-star divers! Andrea! Alright, rest in peace. Rendire. Rendare.
We won. Even seeing it and saying it, it hardly feels real. Huh? What's that you've got there? Wicked white, yo.
Super sexy bard lady.
Yo, Rendere. A real Rendere. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swear. Never again. Alem quits, the Shadowkeeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together. No matter how hard it got, or how terrified I was. That's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear, the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low, you felt it too, didn't you? To place our fate in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone, and to see amount to aught in the end. What else could we do but offer our tiny reminder in a final futile effort, even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? You gave me fear, and fear gives me strength. Wait. There's so much I want to ask.
It's a recording, dude. She wasn't really there.
I don't understand. What was she talking about? It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing. Becoming villains. Being forgotten. Thank you, Gudrak. I could have never gotten this far without your help. I have no idea who Randare or any of the other Light Wardens truly were. It was all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper. I mean, I made it all that easier to pursue Adria for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for in part by helping to lay Rendare's soul to rest. Miss Overa is probably worried sick about us both. I should return to Calusia and let her know we're all right.
To Colusia.
My little wreck. Good wreck. Congratulations on a job well done. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Randa Ray to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too. Breaks my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished. So, to have a world call you villain. Even still, at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth, story, and song. Brenda Ray, the brave hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those she held dear. Can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to Carasterium and raise a glass in celebration. So she brought down Bedlam not alone, but with the aid of her comrades? May not be the story I was taught, but somehow it rings true, I hear.
This actually is very similar to the Shadowbringers Dragoon set. Here we go. Alright.
Andrew's bounty has been paid to full and us in full, my friend. Now come, let us eat and drink and be merry. I've been meaning to ask you, Jacques, but I have an impression you're rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? That is so preposterous, the tale, that I have no choice but to assume it's the truth. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood. Wicked White. Must have taken her so much courage to see it through those final moments. A courage born not of a desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but her fear and love of those whom she had forged unshakable bonds, her comrades. Don't pretend we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection. But I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril and I would fly to your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I were tested as render rays, or if I had challenged to offer up my life for others, without even knowing if it would have amounted to aught, I doubt I could raise to the occasion. I'm a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I've been coddled and spoiled and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup on daily. You're made of sterner stuff, Jack, far sterner than me. That is why I know I can never walk your path. There's no shame in that. But there is. I can't recall a time I ever felt happier and more alive than when I had traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? For you are destined for greatness, greater challenges. Or else I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Overa used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older than and more frail she's become, makes me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have lived out there her days alone in squalor. I've decided it will not be so. I shall return to Calusia and attend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man that I am today. Furthermore, there is a pain. It pains me to say I fear the celebration must also mark the end, or at least of a tentative suspicion of the glorious partnership that was Rick and Gutrak, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Shall you ever find yourself in Lucia, however? Come and pay us a visit.
Like it all.
Speaker of the brave.
Is it a title? Nope. No title. Alright, that is it for this. I'm gonna restart the stream real quickly and finish unlocking the Dwarven quest. I just want to separate it, that's it. So, if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. And if you can, come to the live stream. I stream almost every day. Almost every day. Mostly Fridays I don't. And a lot of Sundays I don't. Sunday. I actually do Saturdays. Usually start between like 10 and 7. I started at 9. Or was it 8? I think it was 8. Anyways. Again, thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon.